Before we get there though, we need to talk about the bookshelf. We love the versatility of the bookshelf. The big rack that's coming up at the end is really great, indoors or out. But a lot of people said, I want something a little bit more decorative. I'd like something that could hold things in rather than falling off the sides. Notice the diamond quilted design. I'd like a bookshelf for books and beyond, books and more. $119.99 sale price. We have that sale price, love it. 5 flex pay of $24. The inspirational video is always good at showing you how this can look in your home. Let's get down really into the weeds with this with our special guest, Mr. Lou Caputo. Because Lou...
Hello, Adam.
Good to
How
see
are
you,
you?
sir. Lou, we take for granted origami.
We do.
If you and I went to the store right now, the flat pack store,
Right.
the home store,
Sure.
What can we buy for this price? It's like this?
Nothing.
Nothing, right?
Well, particle board, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, if you wanted to do that, you could do that. But my dad used to always say, you can either buy often or you could buy well.
Right.
Okay, I'm always going to choose buying well. I'll spend that extra money. And that's what you're getting here when you buy this piece of origami. Now, there's a lot of history in this particular piece, Adam.
Tell me.
Because this piece was like the 3rd piece we ever made in the origami line.
Yeah.
And it was because of your requests out there. The customers like, can we have something that has that strength of origami, the ease of setup, but we want something with a smaller footprint, maybe a little more decorative, and here's what we wound up with. So did you do the colors? You didn't.
No, we'll do colors next.
Let's do the colors. Okay, so this one on the end is the beautiful black color that we offer in this bookshelf. And by the way, we call it a bookshelf. You can use it for whatever you want, okay? But it's a matte finish, which I absolutely love.
And just notice this. Just I mean, really drink this in. Look how gorgeous this is.
Isn't it beautiful?
Office supplies, the printers on there.
Yep.
That is
plenty of room.
$119. You can't say no to that.
No, you can't. No, and for powder-coated steel, not particle board. Next to that, we've got the beautiful white. This one is always a bestseller simply because it's so crisp, it's clean, and people love it for, you know, the bathrooms, their kitchens, the baby's rooms, the laundry room.
It goes.
All those, it goes everywhere, okay? Now, this one here we're calling pewter, but at the end of the day, to me, it looks more like the gunmetal that we sell.
Indeed, I agree.
Yeah, it does look more like the gunmetal that we sell right there. But if you're ordering, you're gonna order pewter, but it does look like the gunmetal, okay? Next to that, vintage bronze, a perennial favorite. I absolutely love this one. If you've got furnishings in your home that are either wood or leather, you owe it to yourself to pick up on the vintage bronze. And by the way, these colors will match back, which is why I told people.
Very consistent.
Yeah, very consistently. Next to that, and a lot of new colors too. A lot of new colors here. Forest green color right here. Absolutely beautiful. This one's only been out for a couple months now. Not very, very long at all. Then, of course, rhubarb.
We love the rhubarb.
Fun color. Love that rhubarb color.
It's a
If you want a splash of color, that's it right there. And then the last one on the end here, this
gorgeous.
This is one of the new colors that has just been on fire. It's the Riverside Blue. People go crazy for that. But let me show you why everybody goes crazy for origami. Oh, by the way, this matches.
I did notice that, Lou.
It matches my shirt.
Lou, you did see Bill with his cow outfit on?
Oh, he and I were talking about that. I was like, where in the world did you get that, and can I get one?
Whole new level of
very
commitment
cool.
right
You
there.
know, if you're gonna do gateway, you know, you
Gotta
go
do
there. You gotta go there, right? So let me show you the magic behind this, okay? Because what makes this so special is the fact that when you look at this, believe it or not, this is 12 linear feet of storage. Because each shelf is 2 feet across. They're about 11 inches deep. You've got 6 shelves. That's where the 12 feet comes from. But watch this. If I just flip the top like this, right? Just give this a little kick right here on the bottom. Just like that, we can fold this down. So that 12 linear feet just went down to about 3.5 inches wide on this particular one, okay? Now, the thing about this is how it's going to be delivered to your house, okay? And my gosh, whatever we're charging for shipping and handling, it's not enough. Because this, honestly, because this is powder coated steel, it's got some heft to it. It's about 26 pounds that they're gonna be shipping to you. When you get it home, the hardest thing with all origami is to get it out of the cardboard box because they really do pack them well. Once you do though, watch the setup and watch how easy this is to do. Notice I don't use the A word, I don't say assembly.
You never
there
said
is no
it.
assembly. We don't assemble anything. So you grab the sides and you just give it a tug like that, all right? I always like to push it down, make sure it's sitting flat. Now I'm gonna spin it around so you can see the back of this. Right here is what we call the origami toggle. Now this is a patented design, and you're gonna see it on most of the pieces we sell today. You thread this through like this, you give that a pull like that. Now that just made this whole thing structurally sound. It just sat down, okay? Watch this. I can pick this up by just doing that one toggle. Try that with particle board.
Yeah,
No, don't do that.
Don't do
it. No. Now I'm gonna flip the top over just like this. There's one latch right here. And all you've gotta do is just put that in place. Now, Adam, that is it with the setup. We are done.
You didn't do anything beforehand?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
as seen on TV, for TV.
These are my tools right here.
There it is.
That's it.
And he is a master with them. Let me tell you, that is the story behind origami's success.
Yeah.
That you're able to do it. Well, Lou, it's the famous ancient art of paper folding.
The ancient Japanese art of paper folding is where the name came from for this. You're absolutely right about it. But that's the thing that makes this so special, is because unlike other shelves that you spend hours building and then forever they have that form, that shape, with origami it takes moments to set it up. And then if you're not using it, you just compact it, you put it away until you want to use it. Now let's talk about the weight capacity on this one.
Okay.
And you know, some of the extra features that we did. For instance, when you look at this piece right here, one of the things that you're going to notice right away is not just the footprint of this, but you're going to notice the shelves on top. The shelves on this, instead of being the wire shelves that we normally use,
great point.
This has perforated shelves, okay? So there are tiny little holes going through here. Now, why would we do that? The reason that we did that is this. We know that you're going to be putting smaller objects on here, okay? We don't want them to fall through the wires, so we said let's just put the little holes on there because why? We want water flow and we want airflow still. Because a lot of people, especially this forest green, they use it as an herb garden. They use it for a plant shelf outside. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's powder coated steel, by the way, which means it's going to resist chipping, scratching, but also corrosion, which is why you can use it indoors and outdoors. Now, weight capacity. Notice this doesn't have wheels. It has what we call leveling feet on the bottom, okay? The leveling feet are there so that if your floor is tipping, you've got precious objects on here, you don't want it like rocking back and forth. So if you go clockwise with these feet, they're going to extend. If you go counterclockwise with these feet, in terms of rotation, they're going to retract and they're going to actually go into the body. So see if I go clockwise like this with my foot,
extends down.
It's extending it down. So here's the implication of that. If you put this, if you put the feet on here, we recommend you limit yourself to 50 pounds per shelf. There are 6 shelves. That's 300 pounds weight capacity, far surpassing particle board. Without the feet, though, if you got a perfectly level 4, you can go to 70 pounds per shelf for a grand total of 420 pounds.
You can just do more with this.
You can, a lot
I mean,
more.
that's the thing.
A lot more.
I love that we know the weight capacity. Will you need all that weight? I don't think so.
You will never use it all.
You'll never use it, but it's nice to know it's there. Strength, it's strong.
It's very, very strong, and you can see how good looking these are when you you know, put your objects on here. It's going to take on the personality of whatever you put on.
Play with color. Maybe that's going in your new son's bedroom.
Isn't that beautiful?
We have Riverside Blue. We have Rhubarb. We have this beautiful emerald green known as Forest. Vintage bronze.
Pewter, we're calling it. Looks like gunmetal. White and the beautiful matte black.
If you want Riverside Blue or white, we are nearly sold out of those two. Lou, I'll see you in 10 minutes.
I will be back in a few minutes.
Thank you, Lou. I like this. I'm just flip-flopping between you today. We're keeping it fresh with the variety. All right.